Utility knives are one of those tools that's used in almost every industry, and let's be honest, they cause a lot of injuries. If you saw my previous video on why sharper blades are safer, you know that having a blade that stays sharp is actually really important to safety and, of course, helps productivity too. Today, we're testing a new blade against the top performing ones on the market. This new blade, the manufacturer has been bold enough to call the Infinity blade because of how long it stays sharp and outlasts the competition. We'll be testing all 5 blades on Tyvek sheeting, carpet, drywall, and insulation. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Hi, I'm Rachel with Ally Safety, and today we're testing the new Infinity blade from Accutec. This blade is supposed to outlast the competition due to the blade geometry, the coating, and the specific way the coating is applied. We used other blade test videos and reviews to choose the top competitors and made sure all blades were coated so it would be a fair contest. The competitors are DeWalt, Lennox, Irwin, and Stanley, and of course the Accutec Infinity. I liked the way that Project Farm approached their blade test, so we're going to mimic some of their methods using this device. Others will simply be hand tests. We're using a certified sharpness tester so we have actual data on which blade stays the sharpest. Now, I put a question out on Instagram asking you what makes your blades dull the fastest. And about 200 comments later, we have Tyvek sheeting, drywall, carpet, and fiberglass insulation as our test material. So after running a ton of sample tests with this sharpness tester, what I found is that it's pretty finicky. So to get consistent, reliable results, what has worked best for me is to tension this string to 100 grams of tension and run the test. Also, I took an average of 3 tests every time to make sure that the results were accurate and that we are getting the best possible results. Because after all, that's what we're basing everything on. So let's get going. Okay, now let's see how they did in terms of durability. Although all the blades started out fairly sharp, the real test comes in with durability. DeWalt did surprisingly well and Irwin came in for 3rd place. But the Infinity Pro blade held up to its promise and showed the smallest loss in sharpness, losing just 12% overall. So in terms of overall lineup, we started out with some really great blades that started out all sharp and in fairly close competition with each other. But the interesting thing was after doing the test and then running that follow-up test, I could feel the difference in pressing down and breaking that string, that a lot of them had lost sharpness. The Accutec Pro Infinity blade did live up to its promise of starting out sharp and staying sharp, meaning the durability on those is ahead of the competition. I wasn't sure if it would turn out that way, but the interesting thing is when you look at all the blades together after the competition, the Accutec blades didn't have as much visible damage. I didn't know if that would translate to test results, but clearly it did. So there's a new potential blade to add to the lineup there. Make sure to check them out if you're interested in hearing more. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. Take care and work safe. Hi, Rachel from Ally Safety here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the Ally Safety Toolbox Talk membership at allysafety.com. There, you'll find an entire library of videos that are created to make safety entertaining. I'll see you there at allysafety.com.